Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. So, find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting up on a block, and you at home can sit up on a block if you have one, or a blanket folded over, a bolster. You can even use a couple of books if you're at home and that's what you have. So something to elevate my hips and allow my knees to come forward, creating this nice slope here with my thighs. So I can sit up nice and tall out of my pelvis and lengthen my spine. And I'm just gonna start by allowing my eyes to close and drawing the attention inward. Taking a moment to just be still and check in with where I am today. Checking in with the body and checking in physically and emotionally what we're bringing to the mat today. And as we settle, just settling in, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Bring my attention to the notion or the mantra, I am worthy. Worthy of love, worthy. And maybe a little deeper to that notion or idea, which I feel is a truth. I am love. And take your left hand and place it over your heart, and take the right hand and place it on the low belly. And just begin to scan the body, noticing physically where you may feel open and relaxed. And also notice areas that might be holding on to some tension. And inhale, lots of love in. Exhaling lots of love out. And send that loving blanket of love to those places that might be tense. And see if you can relax them a little more. The shoulders can come down and away with each breath. Perhaps you can feel yourself sink into the hip bones, sinking into the pelvis. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Blanketing yourself in that warmth of your own love. You can use a mantra to anchor the mind and allow it to relax, repeating to yourself whatever that positive energy you wish to instill. I am love. Or even inhale lots of love in, exhale lots of love out. You can use that mantra on the mat or off the mat for yourself in the morning, when you wake up to start your day, for yourself at night before you go to bed. Inhale lots of love in, exhale lots of love out. Allow that to create the stillness in the mind. Relaxing the body and using the breath as a tool. A tool to be present right here, right now, in this moment. Sending lots of love. Loving breath in, loving breath out. And then gently just let the hands come to rest on top of the knees and slide the elbows in towards the waist. You can begin to take a soft gaze up over the nose. Drop the chin to the chest, feeling the lengthening in the back of the neck, feeling the stretch. Keeping that nice tall posture, then lifting the chin and taking the gaze upward towards the heavens. Feel the stretch in the front of the throat, opening and lengthening. And then just nice and slow, take it back and forth, dropping the chin, feeling the neck, lifting the chin, opening the throat, back and forth. Nice and slow. The slower we go, the more we can feel in the body, the muscles and the tissues. Moving with that loving breath in, loving breath out. Next time, come through the center and take it just frontward gaze and begin to take your gaze out over the right shoulder, turning the head and feeling the muscles on the sides of the neck, left to right, lengthening, perhaps hearing those creaks and cracks as we awaken the body, feeling as we move, breathing as you move. And one more time, left and right. And then coming to the center, coming to stillness. Inhale the arms up overhead. Flip the palms out. Exhale, let it rain down. And again, inhale lots of love. And exhale lots of love out. Relaxing the shoulders, sending that blanket of love to your body as you breathe in and out. And then let's just take our hands and walk them forward, coming into a table position. Find yourself with hands under shoulders and knees under hips. Find length in the spine and notice the neutral neck. Make sure that you have extending from the crown of the head to the root chakra at the base of the spine. A line of energy. Breathe into it, nice and full. And exhale completely. Empty it out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then sink those hips back towards the heels. And walk the fingertips forward towards the front of your mat, allowing the heart to come down, resting the forehead, sinking and melting into the gravity, surrendering the body. Breathing into child's pose, feeling places in the body as the shoulders open and come apart, softening as you exhale down. Use that mantra, use the breath. Anchoring the mind and letting the mind go. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Just present in this moment with the breath, with the body. Breathing in lots of love. Exhaling out lots of love. Two more full cleansing breaths. Empty it out. And then begin to walk those hands back under the shoulders, coming back into that table position. Inhale the left arm up to the ceiling, taking the gaze up with it. Then reach it through, threading the needle, come down to that left temple and shoulder, reaching the left fingertips forward, pressing into the right palm, or perhaps walking the right palm forward towards the front of the mat. And breathing here. Lots of love in, lots of love out. We can stay in this posture as is, breathe with it, or if you'd like a little more, extend that right leg back and press those hips, squaring those hips towards the mat. Breathe into it. Find the ball of the foot. Breathe. One more full breath. Exhale it out. If that right leg is back, gently bring that leg in. Use the right palm, bring it in front of the face, press into it, lifting that left arm back out the way we came in. And then exhale it down, moving through table. Take a little circle with the hips, sink them back towards the left heel and over to the right. Coming around, feeling nice and slow, just working it out. Then take it in the opposite direction. Take the hips over to the right, then around to the left. Breathing and moving with the breath. Present with the breath, with this moment, with the body. Inhale, lots of love. Exhale, lots of love. Then coming to stillness, finding that flat back, lengthening through the crown, out to the tailbone or the base of the spine. In an inhale, take the right arm up to the ceiling, reaching with the gaze, thread it through, coming down to the right temple, right shoulder, breathing in, leaving that left palm in front of the face or walk it forward to the front of the mat and breathe into it. Staying here if it feels good, or taking the left leg back behind you, squaring the hips down towards the mat. Find the ball of the foot. Breathe into it. Inhale, lots of love. Exhale, lots of love. Loving breath in, loving breath out. Breathing in, cleansing, and wash it away. One more full, complete breath here. If your leg is extended, bring the left leg in. Place that left knee next to the right. Use the left hand, press into it to lift the body up. Taking the right hand back the way we came in, reaching up, and then placing it down next to the left. Take time to readjust, reposition those knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Find the length in the spine, extend through the crown. Curl the toes under and lift the knees 3 inches. Breathe into the spaces in your back. Inhale, lots of love into those spaces. Exhale, lots of love out. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Core is strong and on fire here, navel in. And then lower the knees, uncurl the toes, tap out those tops of the feet. Feel them connect with the earth, feeling the body come to stillness. Curl the toes under, lift those hips skyward. Pressing the heart towards the thighs, and breathe. Melt the heart. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Just feel this posture, this asana. Breathe into it. Maybe you want to bend left knee and right knee. Feeling the muscles in the backs of the legs, the hamstrings and the calf muscles. Breathe into it. Taking our time with the breath, time to feel the body in this first down dog of the practice. Feel and breathe. Then come up onto the tippy toes And take a very loving walk, nice and slow on the toes. Coming forward towards the hands, nice and slow. Walking up to meet the hands and meet in a forward fold. Let the body surrender. Let the shoulders go. Relax and rest the chest on the thighs. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Shake out the head, yes and no. Inhale lots of love. Exhale it out into the earth. Gather the palms together in front of the feet. And then coming up the midline, rest the elbows at the knees. Extend and find a flat back, lengthening crown of the head out, tailbone back. Breathe. Neutral spine. Send it lots of love. Then slide the hands up to the hip crease. Coming up, keeping a straight spine. Inhale, arms up. Rotate wrists and exhale, let it rain down. Again, inhale up. Palms touch. And then fold it down the midline. Coming back into that forward fold. Slide the hands up the shins. Find a flat back, lengthen out. Exhale down. Plant the palms. Step the left foot back. Finding this lunge, drop the left knee. Reposition and scooch that right foot forward as much as you need to so that the foot, the calf is parallel and the knee is out over the second and third toe. And when you feel balanced and still, just come up, bringing the hands onto that right knee. And take a minute to breathe here. Reset, realign, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Breathe into it. Lots of love in, lots of love out. Feel the body, feel the breath. And then inhale the arms up overhead. And then exhale, bring them down, hugging that front thigh. Exhale it out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Lots of love in. Lots of love out. Giving that thigh a loving hug as you exhale. Two more. One more. Breath in through the nose, out of the mouth. Then inhale up. Exhale the arms down, framing the left foot. Raise that back leg up, coming to the ball of the foot, lifting the knee. Left leg up. We're going to press our way into the right foot, which is in front, and then reaching off, stepping off the back foot to come up into forward fold. Fold it over. Surrender to the gravity. Be present with the breath. And exhale it out. Gather the palms in front of the knees. Slide the elbows up to the knees. Lengthen the spine. Breathe into the back. Hands to the hip crease. And rise up, keeping a straight spine. Inhale, arms up overhead. Rotate the wrists and exhale them down. Once again, arms inhale up, palms touch. Fold down the midline. Exhaling it out. Slide the hands up the shins, lengthen and find a flat back. Exhale it down. Press the palms down into the earth and take a big step back with the right foot. Coming into this kneeling position on the opposite side. Lengthen your spine, breathe into it, and lower the right knee. When you find your stillness, uncurl those toes and come up, resting the hands on the left knee, left thigh, and breathe here. Find the stillness, relax the shoulders, breathe them down and away from the ears. Head over heart, heart over pelvis, and breathe in the moment. Embrace the breath, loving breath in and loving breath out. Breathe. Reconnect and revisit that notion, I am worthy, I am love. On an inhale, the arms will come up overhead. And on a loving exhale, hugging that left thigh, exhaling everything out. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one. And exhale down. And then coming up. Inhale those arms. Take them down, framing the left foot. Come to the ball of the right foot. Lift the right knee. Coming into that lunge, feel the energy down the back of the leg, press it out through the heel. Breathe here, breathe into it, sending the energy and the weight over the left foot. Step off of the right toe and bring it forward. Forward fold, exhale it out. Gather the palms, coming up, resting elbows at the knees, find length in the spine, breathe into that length. Loving exhale, slide the hands to the hip crease and coming up with a straight spine. Inhaling, arms up. Rotate wrists and exhale them down. Inhale, arms rise up. Palms touch. Fold it down the midline. Plant those palms. Take a step back with the left leg. Lower the left knee and slowly make your way back up to this kneeling position. Reposition your foot, kind of scooch that right foot forward so that you can find a position where we can rock it back, sending the hips back, flexing the toes of the right leg towards you and reaching through, opening this hip. Maybe we slide that left knee back a little as we get into this posture of rocking back and forth, finding length and opening that hip, allowing the muscles of the calf and the Achilles to flex towards us as we flex the foot. I just heard a pop. You might hear some pops, some cracks. The knee might pop. Listen to your body. If this is not feeling okay, you can place a blanket under your knee. But rocking back and forth, feeling that opening in those hip flexors, and breathing here. Just nice and slow, flexing the toes, and then planting the foot, coming through and bending into the knee. Rocking it back and forth with the breath. Loving stretch for the body. One more time through. Send those hips back, flex the toes, and then come back forward into that lunge. Bring the hands up up to the knee. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale them down to heart center, bringing them close together right at that heart space. Breathe here. Breathing here. And then we're going to take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. So coming into a twist here, twisting left elbow to the outside of the right knee, opening and pulling that right shoulder down and away from the ear, breathing into this twist. Lots of love in, lots of love out. Feel the breath. You can stay here, breathing. If you need a little more, curl the toes of the left foot under and lift the back leg. Breathing here. Breathing in, lots of love. Blanket the body with breath and love, and exhale it out. And then gently lower that knee if you did raise it. Uncurl the toes, unwind. Take those hands and frame the right foot. Placing weight on the right foot. Come to the toe of the left. Raise it up. Take a big step off the left foot. Come into forward fold. Exhale it out into the earth. Palms together. Sliding up the midline, resting the elbows at the knees, finding length. Breathe into the spaces of the back. Exhale it out. Then coming up, keeping a flat back. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, rotate wrists and bring it down. Inhale up, palms touch, fold it down the midline. Inhale, sliding hands up the shins, find length in the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale it down. Plant those hands, placing weight in the left foot. Take a big step back with the right foot and lower the right knee, coming into our position here in this lunge, and we're going to scooch that left foot forward just a bit so we can stretch through that hip flexor again. Coming back, hips back. Flex the left toes towards the body. Feel the length in the calf and the Achilles as they flex towards you, and then reaching out, maybe sliding the right knee back a little, lengthening and opening that hip flexor, moving with the breath, feeling that loving stretch you're giving your body. Lots of love here. Breathe into it. Feel those hamstrings, that hip. Lots of love. See if you can open and soften as you stretch. Breathing in and out. Planting the foot, pressing through. Parallel shin, knee over the second and third toe, and then straightening the leg, bending and flexing the left toes towards you, hips back, reaching through, back and forth. Moving with the breath. One more time, stretching here, opening, and then come to stillness if you need to reposition that left foot. Coming up into this low lunge position and breathe here. Reset. Find the breath. Embrace the stillness. Be present in the body in this moment with the love you give yourself. And then inhale the arms up overhead. Let the palms touch and slide them down to the heart space. We're going to take the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. So twisting and pressing that left shoulder down and away from the ear. Breathing into this twist, holding here. Or if you feel you want more, you can curl the toes under from that right leg and lift it up. Send the energy out the back of the heel. Breathe here. Full loving breath in and loving breath out. Exhale, lots of love. And then gently lower that right knee down, uncurl the toes, unwind from the twist. Exhale the arms down, frame that left foot, place a little bit of weight and energy towards that left front foot, curl the toes under of the right foot, lift the leg, and then energy forward, step off the back leg, coming into a forward fold. Exhale it into the earth. Gather the palms together, rising up, resting the elbows at the knees, find length. Breathe into the length of the back. Lots of love into the back, lots of love out of the breath. Slide the hands up to the hip crease and rising up. Again, inhale, arms up overhead. Rotate the wrists and exhale them down. Inhale up, palms touch, fold it down, listen for the change, plant the palms, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, find a plank, draw the navel in, up and back, draw the shoulders down away from the ears, feel your power, feel the love in your core and breathe. Breathe into it. Cleansing breath. Lower the knees. Draw the elbows into the waist. And then exhaling down, bring the chest and chin down. Breathe in here. Lots of love as you slide through. Coming up, lifting the chin and the chest. Baby cobra. Exhale the forehead down. And release the breath. Inhale and exhale. One more breath out. And then pushing into the palms, rise the body up, coming through table, find hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Open the knees as wide as the mat and sink the hips back towards the heels. Walk down to your forearms, resting here on your forearms for just a moment. Feel the breath go into the body and out. And then intentionally walk those hands forward towards the front edges of the mat and let the heart melt down, bringing the body down. Taking that head a little bit below the heart. Letting the thinking mind rest and leading with the love in your heart. Breathe in. And out. Lots of love in. And lots of love out. Resetting the mind. Anchoring the mind and the body with the breath. One more cleansing breath. Then begin to walk the hands back towards the body. Slide those knees in. Take a moment to find stillness in this table position and then extend the right leg back behind you. Find the ball of the foot. Press out through the heel. Square the hips down to the mat and find this length in the body. Neutral neck, crown of the head reaching forward. Feel the ball of the foot as you press into it, massaging those toes and the pads of the foot. And let's just start to rock back and forth over the toes, feeling the arch of the foot, those feet. Give those feet some love, the loving feet that carry the body all we do to our feet and all they do for us. Breathe into it. And then coming to stillness, lift that leg, that right leg, hip height. Square those hips down towards the mat, extend through the heel. Breathe here. And then lift that foot up towards the ceiling, bending at the knee. Draw the knee in towards the chest, towards the nose. Breathe it in. And then take that right foot out towards the left side of the mat. Slide the left leg back down, coming into pigeon. So reaching the right foot over to the left side of the mat, sliding back on the left leg. Glance over your left shoulder. Make sure that that foot is parallel, not turning in or out, but parallel as you slide down. Maybe you need to put a nice blanket under your right hip or a block, a cushion of some sort. But take it down slowly to the forearms and breathe here. Breathe into the pelvis. Lots of love in the body. Lots of love out. And as you feel ready and as your body, listen to your body. If you can go all the way down, or if you want to stack two fists and rest the forehead, listen to your body and surrender your body to gravity. Let gravity work for you here. Breathe. A loving stretch into your hip, opening, releasing on the exhale, softening. Relax those shoulders. Each exhale, see if you can release just even 5% more of what you might be carrying. Let it go. Let it go. Exhale it away. Wash it away with the breath. One more full cleansing breath. And then begin to come up, come to the forearms first, finding this place of stillness. Then lengthening left arm and right arm, pressing into the palms, lifting up out of the hips, slide that left knee up, bring that right leg over, coming back to the table position, find a neutral spine, realign. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Intentionally placing the body in this table position. And breathe here. Lots of love into the back. Find that line of energy from the crown to the root. Breathe into it. Then on the next inhale, extend the left leg back behind you. Find that ball of the foot. Press into the ball of the foot. Send the energy out of the left heel. Breathe here. Feel the strength in your leg. Feel the muscles in your leg. Feel the Achilles and the calf. And then just begin to take a nice rock over that foot. Give that foot some love, the arch of the foot, the ball of the foot. The foot is so wonderful for rooting us down and carrying the weight of our body, the weight of us all through the day. Give back some love. Breathing in and breathing out. Rocking it nice and slow, feeling each muscle as you go. And then coming to stillness, lift the left leg to hip height. Make sure those hips are square down to the mat. Breathe, flexing the foot. Breathe out through the heel. Send the energy out. Inhale, lots of love in. Exhale, lots of love out. Feel your core, draw the navel in. Breathe love into the core of your body. Then bend that knee, lift that left foot up towards the ceiling. Draw the knee into the chest. Lovingly place that left foot out to the right side of the mat. Lengthen that right knee back, extending back on the right leg, coming into pigeon on the opposite side. Take care of that left hip. Give it a blanket, give it a block, give it what it needs to get into this pigeon position. Coming down slowly to the forearms first, and resting here, breathing here. Embracing that opening in the hip and feeling the muscles as you breathe here. Blanket of breath, blanket of love for your body. And when you're ready, take it down to where you are feeling just great, whether it's stacking the fists, resting on the forearms, or coming all the way to your mat with the forehead. Breathe into it. With each exhale, let go of something you're holding. Soften the shoulders or the neck. Release a little more in the hip. Your mantra that you repeat, setting the positive energy in your body. I am love. Lots of love in and lots of love out. One more cleansing breath, releasing gravity. And pressing up into the forearms first, resting here, breathe here. Shoulders down, press into the left palm and the right palm, lengthening the arms, feeling the back, and then slowly begin to guide that right knee up, scooch it up, and slide the left knee out. Coming back into a table, take a moment to realign hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and breathe into it. Then sit the hips back on the heels and come up, coming into a hero position, resting hands on the thighs. Finding length in the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Breathe here. Send the energy into that length of your spine, sitting up as tall and breathing the shoulders down away from the ears. Feel the breath in the body. Embrace the moment, the present moment. And then coming to left or right hip. Come on, rock onto that hip so that we can lengthen our feet out in front of us. Place the feet on the mat, about hips width distance apart, bend at the knees. And check your position. You can place a fist between your feet, or you can take and find your hip bones and then just slide down so that the feet are right at the end. That's how you know you have hips width distance of feet apart. And then kind of breathe into this position, grounding down through the pelvis, finding length in the spine. Sits bones are down, feel them root. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see kind of root those sits bones down and then draw the spine and the length up. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears, and exhale them down and away. Breathing here. Taking the hands out to the side, we're going to lift one leg and then the other. Lifting first the right leg, shin parallel. Keep that length in the spine, lift the chin, open the heart. Breathe here and hold. Feel your core, lots of love in the core, lots of love inside. Exhale it out. Then slowly lower the right leg. Coming up, feel the length in the spine. Take those hands out again, lift the left leg up, parallel shin. Lifting the chin, opening the heart, breathe into it. Exhale it out. Feel the core, breathe into the core. Lots of love in, lots of love out. Lower the left leg, reposition. Find those sits bones, take a minute, rock back and forth on them. We're going to come down onto our back, so for a count of 10, slowly rolling down over the spine, feeling the vertebrae as they contact the earth. Let the head be the last thing to touch. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way down onto the back. Lengthen the legs out in front. And just take a nice roll of the head side to side. Feel the places that the body contacts the earth. And breathe. Breathe here. Embracing the moment. And just feel the length in your body. Feel the breath in your body as we've lowered down to the ground, to the earth. Inhale and exhale. To practice a breathing exercise, you can leave your feet lengthened out or bend at the knees. If you bend at the knees, make sure that the feet are about hips width distance and you have some space between the heel of the foot and the glutes. And then you're going to rest your palms face down into the mat. Head is neutral. We're going to inhale the breath through the nose. And then on the exhale, we're going to say shh, and we're going to press our navel down to the earth. So the pelvis is going to tilt. Ready? Inhale. Nice and full. Press the navel back and down and empty, empty, empty the air out. Inhale. Nice and full. Exhale. Empty, empty, empty. Press that navel down to the earth. Feel it from the back of the navel. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale, nice and full. Feeling lots of love in. Empty lots of love out. Feel that navel contract into the earth. Good. Release the pelvis. Exhaling the breath. Embrace this moment. Take the knees, the feet out as wide as the mat. So 1 foot on either edge of the mat. And bend the knees if you had the legs straight. And then we're going to take both knees out over to the left. Drop them down. Take your arms out to a T shape. Take the gaze out over the right shoulder. Breathing here. Feeling the breath. Inhaling lots of love in. Exhaling lots of love out. Feel the twist. Feel the breath. Embrace. cleansing breath. Then bring the gaze back through center. Bring the knees back through center. Take a minute to reposition, readjust the feet if you need to, and then drop both knees out to the right side. Take the gaze out over the left shoulder, keeping those arms in the T shape, thinking about pressing that left hip down. Maybe you use your hand to bring it down. Breathe into it. With each exhale, soften and let go. Feel that twist in the body. Stretching between the muscles, the ribs, feeling and noticing. One more full breath. Exhale, lots of love. And then on the inhale, bring those knees back up. Take the gaze back to center. Bring the arms up overhead, extend the feet out in front, reaching from fingertip to toe, making the body long. And then draw both knees in, give them a big hug. Squeeze and hug it in, just like only you can. Maybe kiss your knees, touch your nose to your knees. And then lower the shoulders and the head and just kind of rock back and forth over that sacrum, massaging the low back, massaging the kidneys. And feel some nice love into the body. Breathing love in and breathing love out. And then exhale, bring the arms out, legs out, making your body like a star. Inhale together. And exhale out, letting go. Any last movement that you wish to take, do it now as we position for Shavasana. Allowing the body to come to stillness. Relaxing into the earth, letting go. Revisiting our mantra, I am worthy. I am love. Breathe in, let the heaviness of the body sink into the earth and let the lightness of the breath lift you up. When the two come together, the heaviness and the lightness, notice what remains in the body. Close the eyes and notice where you are. Breathe. Of the jaw, let there be space, relax the forehead, teeth, eyebrows, relax the fingertips and toes. Begin to allow a bit of movement into the fingers and the toes. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the low belly. Feel that loving breath in and the loving breath out as you breathe energy back in. Slowly roll onto your favorite side, resting the head on the arm as a pillow, drawing the knees up, and breathe here. Notice the breath. Gently as you're ready, press into the palm, lifting the body up. Find an easy seat. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Bring the palms together at the heart space. Bowing the forehead to meet the fingertips. I wish you peace. I wish you love, lots of love in every day. Namaste.